Hi guys, I hope you're good. I'm here in Liverpool for a huge adventure, and I'm joined by some friends. Joe and Michael from Minimal List have reconvened the Thames team today, and we are going to be crossing the River Mersey. We leave Salthouse Dock early in the morning. Passing this chimney and Grade 2 listed warehouse of Wapping Dock, which is now flats, you manage to get a feel of the city's history. Then we continue past Liverpool docks on the way to the lock to the Mersey. This is the route that we'll be taking, from Liverpool, along the canal link, across the Mersey, through the eastern locks, before reaching Ellesmere port, where we'll spend the night. We're waiting now to go through the lock onto the Mersey, and this is bringing back memories of when we were waiting to leave the lock at Limehouse onto the River Thames. As the gates ease open, the nerves kick in at the sight of the choppy waters of the Mersey. But there's no turning back now. We're on our way. The water is choppy and the river is enormous. Almost immediately, we see a very famous boat. The British Arctic Survey vessel, Boaty McBoatface, less commonly known as the RRS Sir David Attenborough. The Mersey is 70 miles long in total, running from Stockport to Liverpool Bay and then into the Irish Sea. We're only doing a small section. In total, our crossing today should take about 2 hours. Michael effortlessly steers the boat across the river as we leave the city behind us. To the right is Unilever Hill. It's a covered landfill site in Wirral. Behind the hill is the model village of Port Sunlight, originally built by the Lever brothers in 1888 to house the workers of their soap factory. The Mersey was made famous by the 1965 song Ferry Cross the Mersey by Jerry and the Pacemakers. The original Mersey ferry was operated by Benedictine monks who would row across the river on market days. In good conditions, the crossing would take 90 minutes. The Mersey is also considered sacred by British Hindus who hold an annual festival in the river, similar to ceremonies you'd see on the Ganges. The rough choppiness of the water seems to be well behind us now, as we float effortlessly towards the early morning sun.
I don't entirely know where we are, but let's say for the sake of argument we're about halfway down the Mersey. It's absolutely flat calm, and this journey is proving to be an absolute joy.
So, we are about halfway down the Mersey.
Yeah, halfway down. That's nautical accuracy.
I thought we were crossing the Mersey, so halfway across the Mersey.
Well, we crossed it and then we're going down it.
How are you finding it?
It's nice actually. I mean, it's a nice day. The water's calm. It's not super cold. It's all right. Yeah. Glad I've wrapped up, but it's all right.
How are you finding it, Joe?
It's all right.
It's all right.
Now we've got out of the choppy side because the first bit was a little bit more choppy. This is lovely, and the sun's rising, and yeah, it's nice.
How are you finding it, George?
Let me off.
Shall I get you doing that?
There is still a lot of active industry along this section of the Mersey, as you can see by the larger boats we're passing and the chimneys in the distance. The river was heavily polluted during the Industrial Revolution, but today it is one of the cleanest rivers in the country, thanks to a campaign started in the 1980s to improve the water quality. Michael turns the boat around as we await our turn to enter the locks at Eastham, which would take us on to the Manchester Ship Canal. This big tanker is coming off the ship canal from one of its oil refineries.
Good lad.
The wake from the tanker reminds us that we are still on serious tidal waters. It's great to see so many cormorants. Here we are, approaching the locks. George has been a very good boy today. This is the biggest lock I've ever seen, which makes sense because these are the largest locks in the UK.
Like a pro.
We're all very interested in this tug we're sharing the lock with, but unlike us, George doesn't try to mask his excitement. Now look who else is coming to join us. Holy guacamole. It's absolutely massive. I don't know really what else to say. It is just simply massive. Another boat passes in front from the adjacent lock, and then it's our turn. The gates open and the tug departs first, followed by us, leaving the tanker behind. It feels great to have made it across the Mersey safely. We're now on to the Manchester Ship Canal, which we're going to navigate in my next video. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. This brief section gives us a taste of what's to come. We're arriving now at our mooring for tonight in Ellesmere Port. Thank you to Joe and Michael for allowing us to accompany them on this epic adventure. I've left links in the description for their video and also of David's. Thank you for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel and it makes me feel really good. Alright, I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.